While I have been an attorney in this office for 8 years, it's not a job that I ever anticipated having when I was a younger kid. Part of that is my parents did not even graduate high school, so I am first generation college educated, and I love taking that out and giving that information back to the community. I do a lot of outreach in high schools and in elementary schools, and it's fun to be able to tell people when I was in your spot as a student, I would have never anticipated that I would be in this job. I know that you can come to this position no matter where you started from. And it's fun for me to be able to go to talk to people who are like uninterested because they're like, I don't think I would ever end up in your position. I'm not going to go to graduate school. I don't know how I would get there, because you don't have to know how you're going to get here. You just have to give it a try. And I love giving that back, because the only reason I'm here is because somebody told me to just give it a try. Both of my parents are immigrants. I'm first generation American citizen. I'm bilingual myself. I speak Arabic and English. I actually didn't go to high school in the United States. I went to the high school in Lebanon. My parents, who were born and raised there and moved here as adults, were concerned about the health of their family members, so we moved back there for several years. And then I came back here. I went to college and law school here. I was in undergrad and I was a psychology major, and one of my professors told me that they thought instead of just becoming potentially a psychiatrist or something along those lines, they said they noticed in class that I enjoyed debating people, even if I don't necessarily agree with their point. And they said, you know what would be an interesting option for you is law school. They told me that there was a externship with a judge that was in Southern California in Los Angeles County. And so I applied for the externship with Judge Buckley. Judge Buckley opened up his doors to me, and at that point in time I was like, you know what? Law school does sound like a fun option. I never thought I'd be a prosecutor until a deputy district attorney from this office came to my law school and told me about working with victims and how I would fit right in there because I've worked with victims previously as a sexual assault crisis counselor. Not only am I first generation American, I'm first generation college educated. And I found it very interesting in this job because some of the outreach I get to do is to people who are exactly in my situation. I get to go to high schools, I get to go to elementary schools, and I get to tell people this: you don't have to come from somebody who knows what this lifestyle is. You don't have to come from college educated parents to be able to go to graduate school, to be able to go to even to undergraduate school. You can do it from any point, and I love that I get to go tell people that I grew up with that, hey, this is where I started with my parents, lower income, and I get to now come here and represent the state of California every single day in court